What's up? What's up? Who's that? Yo, pick up the phone. What's up? What's up? Yo, Duque, pick up the phone. Yo. What's up? What you doing, son? Nothing. Just chilling. Killing.
Yo. Wagwan, you know who it is? It's that Jamaican OG.
Are you all alone?
My bad. It's that Jamaican OG Rude Boy, man. Came here to bring you some information on Drakeo the Ruler, man. Unfortunately,
they swarmed them. They absolutely when them a couple of days ago.
All right, back to what I was saying. Okay, now with my introduction out the way, I think that's gonna be my introduction from now on with the West Side, man.
Yo, are you?
I like it. I like it. My mom said it sounds demonic, nigga. It's a skit from a movie. Old people think everything demonic. Your old ass. Love your mama with your old ass. How the hell niggas say on the phone going, what's that? D-man. What is demonic about that? There is absolutely nothing demonic with a bunch of niggas on the phone saying.
Oh, I made a post.
But what is demonic, y'all don't want to point out is demonic. Let me be great, goddammit. Anyway, back to what I was saying, man. Poetic Flacco, man, you know he's in tune with the LA politics. I guess Flacco is. Hold on, we can match energies today, nigga. He look bloody. Flacco, what you got going on? I gotta keep. Y'all lucky I can't find my glasses. I put them down somewhere. I hid them for myself. What's up with this shit, bro? Man. All right, my bad, y'all, my bad. And first and foremost, Flacco, who the hell do you think you are? I just want to know, who in the hell? Flacco, we need to. You finna be all bloodied up and tell on the red homies like this. What's going on? Flacco. Wait, this is
Where I announced I'm about to expose and reveal who killed a really famous LA rapper. A lot of famous LA rappers have died.
And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I am a big YG 400 fan. I'm not finna cap on you niggas. Shout out to YG 400, you know what I'm saying? But I'm interested to know. Let's get this shit going.
I never said the name of who I was about to expose. But when that post went up, almost immediately, hit dogs began hollering. One of the hit dogs who's been hollering the loudest, trying to get me not to drop this video, is Inglewood Family Blood Munchie B, who Drakeo the Roller famously dissed in his Inglewood diss when he says, I just dropped 50 on a blind ninja, he ain't see it coming. He was talking about Munchie B. Munchie B thought that targeting me and my parents for something one of my relatives did would sway me from dropping this video. It didn't. Munchie would even make a threat that he wasn't done with me and he was gonna be at me every day.
Hey,
Rob Gucci, man.
Why does this nigga look like me right now? I am pissed, bro. Hey, Poetic Flacco, you got me hot, my nigga. Who in the fuck do you think you? Who do you think you are, bro? I just want to know. I am really puzzled right now.
If I drop this video,
Frederick, your real name, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, Frederick, Jala. I'm gonna tell you why your name, that last name, on Inglewood Family. Any female need to run from the Jala last name. It ain't straight. On any resume, it ain't straight. I swear to God, bro. Flacco. I'm not done right here, bro. I'm on your bumper because you're a you's a horny frog, bro.
On Bloods, why this nigga so mad?
On Bloods, Flacco. Yo, Flacco is on today, bro. Flacco. I know this nigga did not just put this shit on Bloods though, real quick one time. Give a shout out to my nigga.
You've had multiple packs.
So, God damn, give a shout out to my man. One time for my nigga Flacco, bro. That shit wild as hell, bro. Oh man. But what we got, man?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Like, I feel like this is a setup. Like, this shit.
Come on, Blood, I don't understand, Blood. Why this nigga so mad?
I'm fucking.
Jesus rock. I can't get jiggy with this. Jesus rock.
Whoa, because I'm.
Wait, man. That nigga just sued. Yo, I am crying. I don't know how any blood would take this shit even serious right now. First of all, put some bass in your suwoo for me one time, bro.
No coding.
Oh, hell no.
Yo, no, right there.
Jala. I'm gonna tell you why your name, that last name, on Inglewood Family. Any female need to run from the Jala last name. It ain't straight. On any resume, it ain't straight. I swear to God, bro. Flacco. I'm not done right here, bro. I'm on your bumper because you're a you's a horny frog, bro.
On Bloods, why this nigga so mad? Come on, Blood, I don't understand, Blood. Why this nigga so mad? Whoa, because I'm confused. All right, if you have nothing to do with Drakeo the Roller's death, if you or your homies,
Suwoo or Suwoo. Nigga, don't be playing with the Suwoo, man.
and Inglewood families have nothing to do with Drakeo the Roller's death, then why are you going so hard trying to get me not to drop this video? Once that didn't work, another blood from Inglewood called Frosty the Snowman.
All jokes aside, though, he do have a point. Like, he got me cracking up. I'm not gonna lie, this is funny as shit, right? But he does have a point. Like, nigga, me being a blood and a YG fan, like, I'm not mad because it really ain't none of my business unless you got something you hiding from the public. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
And who, in my opinion, was put up to this by Munchie B, called Adam 22 and began to threaten Adam 22 that if I drop this video exposing Drakeo the Ruler's killer, that they're gonna treat it as if No Jumper dropped it. This is just age-old LA tactics.
This kind of content it's gonna get treated like No Jumper's the ones dropping that content.
Definitely.
Which he's right. On one hand, I think Flacco's totally within his right to expose whatever the f he wants to say about an ongoing investigation. Because I mean, it's not any different than what happens in the real media world, where the New York Times, if they find out that there's an investigation going on into a alleged crime that Donald Trump committed, they are going to publish an article.
We've been dealing with LA bullies our entire life. The reason why they contacted Adam when them coming at my family and me didn't do anything is because they think, well, Flacco is associated with No Jumper. So if Adam, can get scared, then maybe Adam will scare Flacco into not doing it. Or if Adam tells Flacco, hey, man, if you drop it, your job is at risk, bro. Just, again, LA bully tactics that didn't work, right? Because Adam isn't terrified, isn't scared. Nobody is scared of gangbangers anymore, blood. That's a fact, right?
Hey, come on, man. Nah, bro. This nigga is on one, bro. This nigga...
Jesus rock! I can't get jiggy with this
Flacco. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Flacco. Where Boosie at, man? See, I don't got the little fancy shit like y'all do. I literally got to go through hand by hand and
Hey,
do this
bro,
shit.
come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Gangbangers don't scare nobody. So, of course, none of it works. But I'm confused as to why Munchie B is going this hard because I'm in gang members' business. When Munchie B has kept me in gang members' business for as long as I knowed him. Somebody go ask Munchie B how me, a civilian from North Dakota, knows who shot and killed Rosemo in Inglewood. Go. Ask him. Just so the streets don't think I'm bluffing, I'm going to give the streets a hint of safe, something right now that only the streets would know, that I know. That's the hint. Now, I would never reveal this information, but if Munchie B have kept me in the streets business for a long time, why is he all of a sudden mad that I'm doing street content? Is it because he's intimately involved with Drakeo the Ruler's death?
That's what I'm wondering.
See, I asked Munchie B this on the No Jumper show.
Again, from my perspective, if Munchie is saying he has nothing to do with that, then why Munchie be so invested that he's willing to diss me and go out the way to cause this much trouble?
Hey, Flacco, hey. Hey, look.
Munchie B answer that question though. If Munchie B has nothing to do
He
with
looking
that,
for
then
a
why
certain
is he
answer.
so
I ain't gonna give it to him.
about this and going out of his way?
I feel like he's the only podcaster from Inglewood family, so he feels like it's kind of on him.
So the families have something to do with that.
I don't know what you talk. What are we talking about, bro?
Okay, let's be real.
Ask my question again.
When it comes to Bloods, Munchie is obviously kind of it has always been at the forefront of the Drakeo versus the Bloods beef. So I feel like it's not really that surprising that Munchie ends up speaking on behalf of the other side of that, right?
I think like
Munchie B has said he has nothing to do with that. The Bloods had nothing to do with that. Family had nothing to do with that. So again, if Munchie B and Inglewood families had nothing to do with that, then why is Munchie B so passionate about this and is causing this much trouble and dissing me over a potential video that don't even exist yet?
What was I trying to do, Munchie? Well, if Munchie B don't want to give the world an answer as to why he's so upset,
Flacco got me. Blood, I cannot breathe. Yo, somebody tell me right now who this nigga is. Blood, who is this nigga? I want to know right now. Who in the hell? Who is this nigga imitating right now? I'm beyond confused on what's going on.
Doing this video, then I'll give the world the answer. The reason why Munchie B is so upset is because the person who killed Drakeo the Ruler, the person who took the knife and actually stabbed Drakeo the Ruler, well, that person is really close to Munchie B. But of course, I'm not saying anything new because Munchie B slipped up and said on Clubhouse that he passed a bottle to Drakeo the Ruler's killer almost every day.
No, man, Drakeo is dead, bro. What are we talking about? Don't make me disrespectful.
Hold on, homie.
Hey, bro, look. Hold on. Hey, you know Drakeo shit used to be on the table and ain't there no more, right? Hold on. You know Drakeo shit was on the table and ain't there no more, right? Hold on. You do know I did. I said Drakeo and his brother worked there on Friday. You know on there every Tuesday, right? Shut your dumb ass up, bro. Hey, Drakeo is dead, bro. Hey, bro, the nigga that killed Drakeo, I passed the bottle back and forth to him all the time. What are we talking about? Bro, Drakeo is dead, bro. Drakeo is dead, bro. Why are you talking about that nigga?
Hey, bro, you heard what I just said, right?
Drakeo put 50 on a blind nigga and he's dead. Why are you talking about him?
Imagine being able to build anything. Just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Drakeo the Ruler ain't never did as long live the ruler forever. But I'm glad you said that because it's time to expose which one of Munchie B's friends who killed Drakeo the Ruler that he passes the bottle to every day. And I'm also glad, Munchie, that you contacted the Crips.
Yo, who is this nigga? I'm trying to wrap my brain around this shit right now. Because the swag, the glasses with the bandana with that other, bro, what?
To apologize for saying too much because your homie.
I literally cannot breathe.
Is responsible for other people's deaths. I'm glad you called and apologized and confirmed that your homie is the killer of Drakeo the Ruler. I'm glad you did that, Munchie. I'm glad you were dumb enough to confess that your homie is the one who killed Drakeo the Ruler. Now, unfortunately for you, I got his identity, his name, and let's expose that right now. When Drakeo the Ruler was initially invited to the festival that he lost his life at, he was skeptical. He was reluctant to go. Because when you look at the flyer for the festival, YG was also set to perform. And obviously Drakeo and the world was well aware that while YG was discussing Drakeo the Ruler on No Jumper, YG told Adam 22 that he's not doing no rap beef with Drakeo. Right? Him and his dudes beef for real. And so if it's beef...
Is he implying that YG 400... Is he saying YG 400 is the reason why Drakeo the Ruler dead? That's what it sounds like to me.
Which was with YG and Drakeo, him and his dudes is gonna come and get you. Drakeo understood that was a threat towards him, and that YG was publicly stating that they're gonna come and get Drakeo.
Like, people be knowing, like, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. I'm not finna be going out there doing no rap distance. It's like, if it's smoke, it's really smoke with us. We ain't playing, you know? So,
this nigga
like, I'm gonna tell the homies.
You know, I'm a blood nigga for real. This nigga right here, I think he from 5 line too. He from my line. I think he pushed that 5 line. He pushed the 5th line. So he probably ain't capping. Like, he got the Pyrus and the Damus with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? He got the bounty. That's a bounty hunter nigga with him right there. No kizzy, nigga. You know I know my shit. On West Side Bounty Hunters, nigga. That's him right there. That's one of the niggas from...
It's the same team, bro. I done told you that, like...
from 115 or he's from 112. But I know he a bounty hunter for sure. I think he either 5 line or he deuce line.
We ain't doing none of that weird for nothing, for the rap. No, we not on none of that. We trying to make hits. We gonna move around, get rich, have fun. All that rap beef and all that shit. We not rap beefing. We really beefing. the homies gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we ain't even trying to do that. We chilling. We not on that. So you know what I'm saying? That's what I tell the homies. That's what I tell the homies that my who I be with, that I hang with. You know what I'm saying?
YG, man. Why in the fuck would you go on No Jumper and all you niggas be saying Vlad and No Jumper the feds, right? And then go on there and talk about we ain't gonna rap beef, nigga. We gonna come get you. This ain't fucking nigga. You are YG 400, nigga. Everybody in the world know who the fuck you is, including the feds and the police, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know. At this time, it's like everybody want to prove their street nigga by showing that they're doing the shit that they're rapping about and saying it, but that's incriminating. Like, when you really come from the streets, my nigga, you really can't talk about bodies that you seen or know niggas that you know that really caught bodies, because you know that's detrimental to them and you. So you're not gonna, real niggas like that's still going through it. Like, I'm not saying YG isn't a real nigga. I'm not saying that like his niggas ain't shooters, but to a certain extent, you're not supposed to, when you're really doing that shit, you can't really speak on it. Not because you don't want to, but nigga, you can't speak on it. And if you know that, nigga, if you street smart, you know, nigga, that you don't have to prove that. Like, niggas should already know. Like, you know what I'm saying? That I do some shit in the hood, I ain't got to speak on it. Niggas already know. I ain't got to say I got hands. Niggas already know that. I ain't got to say I know how to pull a female. People already know that. So some shit that's already explanatory in the streets, you don't need to double black on it and solidify that. Like, you know how many, you see how I caught myself right there from saying some stupid shit to incriminate me and my niggas? That's what niggas need to be on. You niggas don't need to prove your, see, this is the problem. This is a sickness that's going on in the hood. Niggas still feel like they gotta be the toughest and the meanest and the hardest nigga after you get rich. Bruh, that was the point of getting rich, so you don't have to do that shit no more. That's the whole point. I'm not even saying not to go back to your hood, bro. I'm not even saying that. I never say, I respect niggas that make it and go back to your hood, but don't go back to your hood doing the same shit you was doing when you was broke. Don't put your niggas in the same position that they was in when they was broke. You evolve with your change, you evolve with your time, you evolve with your shit. Like, nigga, like, sometimes you don't really gotta prove nothing sometimes. I don't know, man. Look, I'm gonna give you a story, man. Anybody that know me. I be really scrapping. I be really out here throwing hands with niggas twice my size, all that shit, right? And there's a situation where my ego got checked, nigga, because I wanted to fight this nigga, but I know there was consequences to that. Like, I had to go to school the next day and I had an interview. So am I gonna let my pride as a street nigga fuck up my money as a businessman? And I can't see that for myself. Even though I felt like a buster, you know what I'm saying, a mark or a clown, when I tell that story to like a woman, you know what I'm saying, or older OG, they respect that. Not because I'm a buster. They be like, well, nigga, you know who you are as a man. Like, you know what you capable of. So that doesn't mean you have, not everything needs a reaction, my nigga. Now, if a nigga put his hands on you, some shit like that, yeah, I also agree, as a street nigga, there is no, I don't believe in rap beef, nigga. You don't hear me literally dissing niggas on songs. I don't do that shit. Like, maybe 6ix9ine and a couple mainstream niggas just to show niggas like what's up, but I'm not out here just dissing niggas, right? If it's an issue, it's an issue. But then also the other side of that is, as a street nigga, I ain't gotta tell you I'm gonna handle that as a street nigga because as a street nigga, you already know it's gonna get handled. So it doesn't. What's understood will never have to be explained. YG, and that's all I'm saying. As another from a one blood to another, my nigga. What I'm saying is some shit is better left unsaid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because now, whether you have something to do with it or not, you put yourself in the middle of the fire. You know what I'm saying? And niggas like me is going that fuck with you, fuck with your music, fuck with what you stand for as a blood. Got to react to some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? And now you gonna feel some type of way about me reacting to this shit. But blood, just like you gotta eat, I gotta eat blood. You know what I'm saying? And I still got respect for YG, and I still got respect for what he trying to do with the Bloods. You know what I'm saying? Push peace around this motherfucker, and I appreciate that. You see, he got a nigga from my gang on his shit, so it's not like I'm dissing the nigga, but my nigga, you been rich for a long fucking time, bro. You been rich before Drakeo the Ruler and after Drakeo. You been rich since my daughter was born. That's a long time, bro. That's a long time of having money to be doing the same shit. If I was rich since my daughter was born, I ain't got time to be rap beefing and I'ma come get you. Or we gonna come get you, nigga. We gonna come get this fucking money. We gonna come pick up this money, nigga. What are we doing? I'm finna be smoking this loud. I'm finna be living my good life, nigga. I'm finna be living my best life, bro. I'm not finna be trying to, nah, nigga. I'm trying to be at somebody's hotel with some bad bitches rolling up some gas. You know what I'm saying? Living good. You know what I'm saying? Eating, doing some rich nigga shit. Like I go back to the hood is to give back and show my appreciation for the people that believed in me and continue to support me. You know what I'm saying? And do my little give back to the hood. But as far as still showing that I'm, nigga, I already done proved that. That's why I made it this far, by proving that I'm a street nigga that went legit. That's good enough. For me, honestly, as a street nigga, if I make it, that's good enough. That shows how much of a street nigga I am. I made it out that shit. Without a scratch, without a bruise, without fucking jail time, like real prison time. Like, I made it out of that. That's good enough, bro. A nigga telling me I don't call myself a gangster, and a motherfucker that know me in the streets and see me like, you a gangster ass nigga. I'm like, bro, I don't even, but they see it like that. So it doesn't have to be something that has to be portrayed, my nigga. You don't have to wear that like a sleeve, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And this is sickness that we have in our community, bro. So blood to blood, YG, all I'm saying, fam, some shit is better off left unsaid, especially when it comes to you trying to be rich or continue to be rich.
Like D3 young, bro, that's not cool. Like, we ain't doing none of that.
Right. It's kind of like a shortcut to like getting you a couple million views.
As reluctant as he was, Drakeo still agreed to come to the festival and perform for several reasons. A, he was being paid $50,000 to come and perform. And then two, Snoop Dogg personally called Drakeo and asked him to come to the festival and perform. Drakeo had love for Snoop. So
with all due respect, if it was split, I probably would have went too. And it was like a bunch of Crip niggas and I'm the only blood, right? And it's the same shit like Snoop called me like, bro, I know there's a lot of Crips up here. So I'm not going to even diss the nigga for going and turning down the bag because, nigga, who would turn down a fucking bag because I ain't gonna lie. I ain't turning down no money because my option is nowhere, nigga, because I fear no motherfucking body, right? But that shows you that we need to move more careful and think about the shit that we do because just that quick, chasing the bag, just chasing the bag, not thinking about nothing but chasing the bag can also be a bad thing because now look.
He couldn't turn that down. And Drakeo also got assurance from people he respected like Wack 100 who told him that they will be there as well.
Yeah,
so if he come...
But Wack, look, yes, California is one of the most structured places in the world when it comes to gangs, right? But not even your OG controls everything or everybody, and not everybody listens, nigga. Like they do, but they don't. If you say, hey, blood, little homie, don't put your hands on this little nigga, he good. Some of the old YGs is gonna respect that. Some of them little niggas ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. So you can't guarantee, you can't put another nigga, I can't promise a nigga that if you go to this shit that you're gonna be good because I'm a blood too. You know, that's not fair to the nigga. Or I'm a Crip too, so you good. And like I said, on the behalf of Draco, I would have went too, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you. I done did shit like that, be the only blood in a place full of oppositions, and everything was Gucci, but that's not always the situation. But they weren't real ops of mine, like ops. They were just from opposition gangs. But you know, again, like the nigga, you can't really knock a nigga for chasing the bag though. But I feel like it was fucked up how that shit.
Early enough, they'll be able to link up with him, and he will have some reinforcement. However, Draco the Ruler came super late and came after Whack 100 and his crew already left.
We was actually waiting on Draco to make sure he got in and out right, but shit, we waited on him an hour and something. You know, I had 100 tickets. I had 4 artists performing. I had Game, I had Blueface, Coyote, and True Car. So I told Nephew we was gonna wait up for him and make sure he got in and out of there right. But after holding Blue and holding Game and the team a whole hour, they was with it. And like, bro, we don't think he gonna show up. Let's roll. I called his little brother, and then was there early, about 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And, you know, they was good. By the time we got to the Sprinter and got to the freeway, we got the call. He was dead.
Draco needed every one of those numbers to save his life, because the plot to murder Draco was already in place by the time Draco got to the festival. Now, the reason why Draco was so late to the festival is because he had to make multiple stops before getting to the festival. So Draco and his security guard met up at his home in the hills. Draco and his security guard left his house in the hills and drove over to the Awful Lot of Costa parking lot to link up with Rob.
We're gonna skip past some of this because this shit is long and I need space. This is smoking ballers today.
Apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with Wix Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be possible. Or
time they seen that as a positive sign, but looking back in hindsight,
I'm trying to
make sure it's cool for them. Make sure it's feasible. Niggas got current.
I come through this interest. Nah, blood, you got Adi was colluding against Draco the Ruler. When Draco, his security guard, Ralphie, K7, Chief and Heavily, when they got to the festival, they went to the security entrance for the artist. When they got to the security entrance for the artist, the security guard said, "What's up, blood?" And they told Draco the Ruler they can't go through that entrance, even though Draco the Ruler was performing and he was an artist. And he's like, "What? Why can't I come through this entrance?" "Nah, blood, you gotta go to that other entrance." As they was driving to the other entrance, there was a van in front of them. They watched the van drive all the way through the security entrance and didn't get checked at all. But when Draco and his crew of people got there, their cars got checked. They got stripped. They got checked as if this was like the airport security, bro. They couldn't even bring a lighter in. But a van in front of them went right through. This is when Draco ignored a couple of signs that was supposed to trigger something within him. The van before you got right through without being checked. The security guard, who was a blood, told you can't go through the artist entrance. You had to go through this other entrance you had no idea of. Clearly something was up. After they was done getting checked, they got the green light to proceed further. And when they was driving up, they went past that van. And the van that didn't get checked, when they drove past it, they seen members from YG crew, 400 members. They were in that van. When they finally hopped out the vehicle, they began to walk past several members of 400 and YG crew with 400 shirts on. They also walked past several BPS members. One member right here you see have a Cardinals jacket on. When Draco finally walked in, it was a literal united Blood Nation front against Draco. A private investigator says when he reviewed the footage of Draco at the festival getting into the altercation that took his life, he counted 113 blood members who swarmed Draco. It was perfectly clear this wasn't something that happened on a whim. This was something that was carefully and strategically planned out. This was a murder that was planned out days in advance. Because when Draco...
for that Pooch Shiesty shit, man, I was thinking about that shit. Bro, he might be in a lot of trouble because it's premeditated and it's aggravated. and he's an habitual. He's not getting out. There is no way. He's not even getting bail. He's not even getting. He just shot a nigga in the ass after having a gun he wasn't supposed to have, and they let it, bro. If he get out on this shit, I don't know, gang. I'm not mad, but something is up. That doesn't sound right for a nigga to keep getting out with guns, nigga. Like, you're not supposed, as a felon too. That's not. That's weird.
Draco walked in. People had on ski masks. A rapper named K7 who was fighting next to Draco identified the man who was able to sneak in the knives to give to the assassins. His name is Gloves. He was YG's security guard for years, and he still is.
Cheers. I'm speaking facts, bro. YG in real life.
So this is the guy. I guess they're saying this is the guy that killed Draco the Ruler and shit.
Bro, I don't give a
Allegedly. This ain't look on Eastside 5 line, nigga. This is not telling, bro. This is public information that I'm just giving back to you, nigga. Nigga, come for me, I'm gonna come for you, bro. Do not play over here with that snitch word and that rat shit over here, bro. I'm literally reacting to something that's already public information.
Bro, I'm so mad, bro. My mama, bro. YG did some hoe, bro. And if I see Cuz, I'ma slap the shit with that. On all this puff talking like they hard, bro, but they fight big ass security. You got those security guards fighting. Come on, bro. That's cool, bro. On my mama, bro.
I mean,
the big ass,
bro. I ain't mad at that. Like, yeah, I'm supposed to be a bitch. I'm supposed to have my security guard fight for me, nigga. I'm rich, nigga. Why the hell would I still be out here fighting niggas? That's what I got paid for, to be a bitch, to not have to worry about fighting niggas no more, nigga. I don't want to be fighting niggas my whole life, so I'm gonna hire this big ass nigga to stand next to me and beat everybody ass I tell him to. That's what I'm literally paying you to do this. I don't see nothing wrong with that, bro. To be honest, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, after you made it out the streets, you don't have to continue that. Like, you can still be hood. Like, look, for example, me, right? I'm not really in that shit like that no more. I'm going to always rep my colors. I'm always talk like a blood, but I am no longer an active blood member. Like, I'm like, after 24, 25, nigga, you can fall back from all that wild shit. After you become a dad in a family, you're literally, if you don't know your laws, you're literally pardoned after you have a family. They literally pardon you. So there's no excuse. You don't have to be in the they tell you that, but nigga, I put some laws on them that they don't even know, bitch. I got my real 21s, my real laws. Like, my nigga, after you have a kid, you can gracefully bow out, nigga, and say, I'm gonna be a family man now. And niggas gotta respect that because that's a part of our law. That's a part of our fucking thing, nigga. If you know your 21s, you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh, security
guard.
He
ain't gotta be out there in the streets catching phase no more, nigga. He rich, nigga. When I'm rich, nigga, hey, how much I need to pay you to go fight this nigga? I'm nothing. No, for real. I that part I understand. Like, I'm not here to take sides. I'm here to keep this shit real, you know.
Or snuck in knives, all type of weird.
The person he's saying snuck the knives in that was used to kill Draco is a man by the name of Big Gloves, as you see right here. He's YG's security guard. Anywhere you see YG, you see him. This was strategically and methodically planned. Because as soon as Draco walked in at 8:30.
Let me get this clear. So, this man, they're saying this man, Big Gloves,
to kill Draco.
Allegedly. Poetic Flacco is saying this shit. I'm reacting to what the nigga is saying. I've never in my life been in another nigga paperwork or none of that. And this is not what this is. I'm reacting to something I think it's pretty fucking interesting, nigga. I want to know. And I'm pretty sure there's people that like to watch my videos. I want to know this shit too, and my opinion on it. You know, this is why I do it. It's for the niggas that didn't know about this shit, and then the people that want to know my opinion on certain things. I'm pretty sure there's a few amount of people that want to know my opinion and how I think about it.
Is a man by the name of Big Gloves, as you see right here. He's YG's security guard. Anywhere you see YG, you see him. This was strategically and methodically planned.
You can't call a nigga a bitch because he rich with his security. At one point, I used to think, all right, yeah, you a real nigga if you walk around without security. But after Nip and Dolph and all that shit and Mo3, nah, nigga, fuck that.
Because as soon as
I'll be a bitch until you put your hands on me. On my mom.
Draco walked in at 8:30, and by 8:32, it already sparked off. They were already in place, already had their knives, waiting for Draco to walk in so they could murder Draco.
All right, we're gonna watch a little bit more of this, and then we're gonna head out and prepare for later on today's show.
Got there at 8:30. It was cracking at 8:32, like type shit. Like,
wow.
Yeah, that's the type of shit.
I'm not doing no more reaction.
I think your mom said it was around 40.
I think I'm gonna do reaction videos like every once in a while because I have so many podcasts I'm doing. But I still go unless it's like really important news that people want to know, then I'll do it. Or y'all requesting them, but y'all ain't been requesting shit, so I ain't been on no reaction.
60 men in masks?
No, it was like 100 something.
Really?
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
What do you say to people saying it was a setup? Because they were saying he shouldn't have been on the same bill as some of those other people at all.
I mean, shit. It's pretty set.
I think it was a setup. And I don't think he should have been on that card without proper protection, especially like that. Now, if I would have showed up to being the only blood at a Crip function, I'll make sure I'm deep. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't coming alone with 2 or 3 niggas. You feel me? I'm gonna make sure my ass is covered as I ain't going, nigga. If I don't feel safe, my nigga, I'm not going. You can call me whatever the fuck you want, but call me alive, nigga. You hear me? Call me what you want, but call me alive, man.
Explanatory, I mean, they're not. I wouldn't say, you know what I'm saying. That if you know, you know. Like, you know what I'm saying. We pulled up at 8:30, 8:32. It was cracking. Like, shit like that.
So I'm guessing you saw it happen.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I think everything happened in motion. Like, you know what I'm saying, right then and.
Still shot from this video, you see Draco is behind his security. Draco is still swinging, but he's behind his security. Now, a lot of people mistakenly believe this is the footage of Draco getting stabbed. It's not. When they walked in, they walked past BPS members, Inglewood family members, a lot of Bloods, they weren't fazed. They began to walk, trying to get to their place, trying to get on stage, trying to perform. Draco homie Chiefin Heavily, who has a store in LA, he falls behind. And as he falls behind the group, they try to rob him for his chain. Some Blood members try to rob him for his chain. When they try to rob him, he was able to escape. And he runs over to Draco, Ralphie, and the crew and says, yo, they just try to rob me. Some Bloods try to rob me. Draco says, what? Draco's security Coop tells Draco, hey, yo, keep pushing. Keep going. Draco said, F that. Who did?
And that's why I say, when you make it out, my nigga, sometimes it's not worth proofing. That's the same shit that rest in peace to King Von. If King Von would have just been like, you know what? Just like I did when I had to go to school in that interview, it's just not worth it. Like, I'm risking losing my job. I'm risking my, just for you to say, go ahead and win this battle. But the bigger battle, I'm going to end up winning that because I'm going to be successful. In the bigger battle, I'm going to be successful. I didn't prove I'm hood. I done made it out of that situation.
As Draco turned around to try to figure out who tried to rob his homies, they swarmed them. They absolutely.
You're outnumbered, nigga. The nigga got robbed. You gonna have to handle that a different time, bro. That was not the time or place with 100 Bloods and 3 of your niggas on your side to be trying to. That's y'all fault too. At the end of the day, why would you even want smoke in that position? Me as a gangster nigga, as a street nigga, and I'm 2 or 3 deep with my guys, and there's 100 Crips, nigga. I am shutting the fuck up and I am pimping off. If a nigga that I'm with get robbed, nigga, we will handle that shit another time where we have reinforcements, nigga. You got to learn to know when to pick and choose your battles as a general, nigga. You can't lead your niggas to war when you're outnumbered, my nigga. What are we doing? Draco
swarmed them. Now, they was fighting for about a minute. Draco did not get...
I don't give a fuck how gangsta I am, bro. I'm smart, nigga. I'm a smart gangster, my nigga. I'm gonna show you I'm by wits, too. It's not always about who punched the hardest, who hit the hardest, who's got the most bodies, nigga. It's how can I outwit your stupid ass? You rob my partner, I'm gonna catch your ass slipping another time. But I know in this situation, there's battles and there's wars. This nigga just won this battle right now. You could have that.
Stabbed in that video. Draco did not get stabbed in that video. They were fighting for about a minute. As they were fighting for about a minute, LAPD begins to walk down, so the crowd begins to disperse. However, there's people still there. Now, LAPD is shouting, the security guard is shouting at LAPD, yo, get them, get them. Multiple dudes then bum rush Draco and his security guard, Coop. Coop then was able to get one dude, but then the other dude was able to go around Coop and stab Draco in his neck and stabbed him. Coop is yelling at LAPD, get him. LAPD then flashed the light, and before they could flash the light, the dude took off. But who was that dude that stabbed Draco in his neck? Who was it? He's a friend of Munchie B called Frankenstone.
Oh, so is this
his legal name is Frank Williams. Now, this particular screenshot right here is footage from another...
What was the point of bringing up the bodyguard? The bodyguard didn't have nothing to do with shit. So was this nigga.
Murder Frank Williams is involved in. We are not going to show the footage or identify the victim of the murder because we personally don't want to include the victim in anything out of respect for him and his family. That footage that I'm not going to show nor identify who the victim was, that footage is of Frankenstone, a.k.a. Frank Williams, stabbing another victim in the neck after an altercation at an after.
Somebody else in the neck. Bro, why do y'all, you niggas, see, at least my generation, we actually had to be good criminals. Like, we really had to really think about some shit before we did it. Like, if I'm gonna kill a nigga one way, I'm not gonna kill another nigga the same way because that's... Police don't believe in coincidences, nigga. So if I stabbed you if I stabbed one of my niggas, like a nigga in the neck, I'm not gonna stab my next victim in the neck because that's obviously the same killer. Cops look for shit like that. So if I stabbed you in the neck, I might come and kill you with a fucking pistol the next time. Or I might stab you in a different part of the body to where you don't think it's the same killer, nigga. And if you do, you gotta do more work. I'm not gonna make it. If I'm a criminal, why the hell would I make the police job easier for them? If I'm doing illegal shit, nigga, you're gonna have to catch me. Niggas, all my real criminals in the building, man. All my real street dudes, all my people that's even out of the game, in the game, YNs, anybody that really know this shit will tell you that nigga know exactly what he's talking about.
Party spot.
Sometimes
he murdered this
that make you street is what you know. Anybody that watch this and hear me talk gonna be like, and that is a real street nigga right there. He is really from the streets. And I ain't had to lift a finger. I ain't had to throw a punch. I ain't had to stab nobody. I ain't had to kill a soul, nigga. I just had to be myself. And nigga, like, he really comes from that.
Victim the same way he murdered Draco. The victim held his hand out to shake Frank Williams' hand. Frank Williams refused to shake his hand and then stalked him all across the building and then ultimately stabbed him. Now, the police believe that he did this to promote or assist the Black Peace Stones. He's currently out on bail as he's fighting this murder case. Now, when he found out that I was going to do this video about him, that I was going to identify him as the man who stabbed and killed Draco the Roller, He deleted his Instagram, his Facebook. He deleted all traces of himself from online. But it's too late for him to run and hide. The police have identified him because people who were present has identified him as the one who did it.
That's what I be saying.
Not only is the
too, like, y'all be snitching on yourselves, make a public record, and then be mad when the niggas say something about what the fuck you said. Like, nigga, you said this shit. I'm just reacting to it. Or you did this shit on camera, nigga. Everybody saw you, nigga. Nigga, you told on yourself by being on camera when you did this shit.
police identifying him as a suspect.
If you're gonna be a criminal, my nigga, let the police do their job. You don't let the job be easy for them being a criminal, bro. That's goofy.
Suspect in this?
That's what's weird, nigga. That's what's lame. That's what's fucking not respectable, my nigga. I will never make a police officer's job easier for them, my nigga. I want them to know as soon as they stop me, they pull me over, they're in front of me, I'm going to give them the most hell I could possibly give them. I'm sorry. Even while you put it, I used to be the nigga that as soon as you pull me over, I'm giving you, what the fuck you pull me over for? You got a problem with me being black? Like, yeah, nigga, I make that shit very uncomfortable and hard, nigga. This shit ain't supposed to be easy, nigga. This shit ain't supposed to be that. This shit's supposed to be... Yo, being a criminal is getting away with it. Being a crash out is getting caught by not getting away with it.
But the streets, him and his homies, have told people that he was the one.
YG was actually fucking smart in this entire thing. Because YG was the one beefing with this nigga, and his name is not mentioned one time as the killer. But everybody know that's how the really, other than him telling himself on No Jumper, right? He actually did everything else right. He set him up how it was supposed to. He did all that shit, and he never really mentioned nothing about Drakeo the Ruler or again after that. He's making the police have to do their job. Other than that stupid shit. That's what I'm saying. Everybody else, my nigga, trying to prove that they're tough so bad that they're willing to tell on themselves and do life in jail is fucking...
One who stabbed and killed Drakeo. The streets credit him, Frankenstone, Frank Williams, as the one who stabbed and killed Drakeo the Ruler. People who were present behind the scenes have told anyone willing to listen that Frankenstone is who stabbed and killed Drakeo the Ruler.
All right, we're not doing no more. I need to save some storage on my phone. I think we are done here. You heard it here. Poetic Flacco said some nigga named Frankenstone is the one that killed Drakeo the Ruler, allegedly. I didn't do no homework on it. I didn't do no research on it. I didn't go into nobody's paperwork. I'm reacting to this nigga Flacco looking, dressing, and acting like a real street nigga. That's trying to change his ways and relate the information. That's all I did. And you know the nation that run the station is that rude boy shit. Thank y'all for watching. I'm gone.